Hi, I'm Don Forbes, Project Director for Excavation and Earthworks for the Portland's Flood Protection Project. I'm standing by the North Plug, a reinforced concrete wall that starts a couple meters above the river level and extends all the way down to bedrock below the bottom of the riverbed. We've been using the North Plug to separate the existing Don River from the new river valley that we're just finishing building. I'm here to tell you how we're going to remove it. But first, let's talk about the new river that we've just finished building. There's never been anything like this. It's massive. One of the biggest civil works projects in North America. But it's not just the scale that makes it truly unprecedented. There's lots of other flood protection projects around the world, some even involving rivers. But never has anyone engineered an entirely new river, creating an island for a new community, designed to protect that community from flooding, all doing it through contaminated lands. To make this happen, we built a new river and wetlands, as well as cleaning up contaminated soil and raising the grades in the surrounding area. But back to the North Plug. The entire river valley that we built is surrounded by these underground walls. They kept the excavation area dry and stable while we dug the new river. When we filled the river, we left a cutoff wall at either end, which allowed us to fill it in a controlled way. We call these walls the plugs. The North Plug, where the Don River will eventually flow into the New River Valley, the West Plug, where the New River will meet Lake Ontario, and the South Plug, which will connect one of the wetlands to the ship channel. Once the water level inside the river was about equal to the lake level, we started removing the plug at the west end. We celebrated the start of that removal in July 2024. The North Plug is a 1 meter wide concrete wall reinforced with steel beams. It's the only thing separating the Don River from the new river mouth. And now it's time to connect them. We'll use a grinder attachment on an excavator to remove most of the concrete that makes up the walls, leaving just the steel beams. Once most of the concrete has been ground away, divers will cut through the beams so they can be pulled out by an excavator. Removing the North Plug will take a little while. You can come out and see the action from the Commissioner Street Bridge.